Yo, what's up everyone? Alright, so tonight we're going to try out the Esper control deck. So we're only missing a couple cards from it, so we can just craft these. So, missing 4 cards from pretty much playing the other decks, the blue-white and black-blue. We're able to be pretty close. So, I want to start trying out the 3-color control decks. Alright, and same thing as before, we want to do the constructed. We still have some gems we can use, so we'll do that. And Esper. Let's see how this goes. Samurai Kraken. Alright. So blue black hand should be good enough. Trying to think of what, if there's anything we should worry about with this kind of hand. I think we're okay to keep this, especially with the search. Okay, Llanowar. We have the option to kill it here, but we don't really have any other ways to kill. We need to find another blue source soon. Sky Scanner. Alright. Not a blue source, so we're gonna bend that. Yeah, that's gonna resolve. I thought we had Essence Train. Alright. Okay. Attacks for 1. I think we go ahead and use the cast down here. So that's only until end of turn. We can kill that guy though. Just go ahead and kill that guy. God, I really need to land. Okay. So, going in the right direction. Let's go ahead and draw cards here. Alright, take 5. It's graveyard. Oh, we don't have the planes. Ouch. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We have another turn. Okay, that one resolves as well. It's really going to be if we can find Ritual of Soot, like, in the next 3 cards. Or 4 cards. Okay, yep. It's not looking good here. Alright. And that's a rip. Alright, I'll take a look at the deck again real quick. Okay. We'll continue on. Yeah, we have a lot of cheap removal, so we probably should have been looking for that a little bit more. Probably should have just mulliganed the first hand. Alright, this looks like a great hand. With all our colors. We can counter something probably pretty early, get some early removal. Okay, red. Maybe mono red, maybe Boros. Let me just go ahead and cast this down. Save the early damage. I guess it depends if he plays some spells or not. We'll just leave it like this. Or if he plays something else that we care about. Basically just want to get some more information, see if he's red-white, just red. Okay. I think we're okay with this. And sure strike. Alright, let's kill it. Got a little extra advantage out of that. Sounds good. Gutter snipe. I think we'll just counter that guy. I think we want the surveil. Guess we'll keep that guy. Just to have him for the late game. So it looks like he's got a lot of spells in his deck. Okay, he shocks me for 4 here. It's kind of a good thing for Teferi. He might have the lightning strike. But I think it's okay. We don't really have much else to do. Need to get further in our deck. Okay, there's the lightning strike. Okay. Hitting Teferi, good call. Alright, we have a counter, or not a counter, we have a ritual, but we'll probably wait till next turn. See if he plays a couple guys. So we either counter here or set up the ritual and have chromium for the following turn. Okay, run away Steamkin, that's fine. And risk factor. I think we'll go ahead and sabotage that now. We'll still take the 2. We can at least get a little further in the deck. Prevent at least half of it, 4 of it. Okay. And let's ritual here. And pass the turn. Alright, so risk factor does 6. Discard his other card as a mountain. Can we come back from taking 6? And is his other card's going to be more than 6 damage? I think we have to decline and give him the cards, unfortunately. 6 damage is too much. We have like no way to get our health back. Lava Runner. Have haste, yep. So he does 4 damage. That does 5. Pretty much a kill there. Guess we'll just go ahead and kill this guy. Gain the 2 life. Yep, take another 2 there, and next spell kills us. Okay, so that's a GG. Not looking good so far for the Esper deck. Alright, we don't have an enabler for our lands, but the rest of the hand seems decent enough. We should be able to withstand some stuff. I will try it. This deck might be a dud. We'll move on from it if it is. Okay. Wants to cast some kicked spells. We'll leave the mana dorks alone. Just look to remove whatever he wants to play. Grow from the ashes. Yeah, alright. So, get your 2 lands. Definitely want to just target the whatever threats he actually plays. But that's a lot of mana. It's really early. I've got Syncopate. Syncopate or cast down. We'll see which way this goes. There's this kicker, trample haste at the beginning of the end step. Sacrifice if it was kicked. I don't think we want to take that much here. He has 3 mana though, so we can't really counter it. So we'll just cast it down. Thought he had some. Maybe he just has like shock. Lightning strike. Alright, I think it's time to kill these mana dorks. Get them out of here. Set up for it to fairy next turn. Alright, we don't have plains. We do have an island, so we can go this route. Yeah, Ritual is super good. We're currently 0-2 with this deck. I think a lot of it is like healing based, but I'm not really sure. Could just be a small sample size. But we played against, was it mono red? And what was the other deck? Oh, black green, the like deck that just mills and explores. We didn't find a wrath. But this game is looking pretty good. Opponent's not really doing anything. He seems to just be mana flooded. As he casts this, got 2 lands on turn 2, because he had Land War out, and he had, no, it must have been turn 3. Could also be the build of Esper needs to be updated. I think I would like to run like a Argyl's Bloodfast probably in the main deck. That card was really impressive yesterday. Okay. Let's dumpster that. Still don't have a plains or a swamp. But we don't really need the mana. Can at least untap him. Okay. We're up to 7 on Teferi, so he's got to do something. Alright. I guess I'll keep it. Just... like, I don't know what else we want, I guess. That's why we're keeping it. I guess we'd want a counterspell, but we probably have a big enough syncopate to kill anything. So we'll just have that for mana dork. Yeah, I think he's just gonna fall over here shortly. Maybe we should have milled that, just because we have 2 contempts already. Alright. What are we doing? He's reading Teferi. Read and search. We can syncopate for 7, which I think will hit most things that could kill Teferi. Fight with fire. Yeah, we're just gonna counter that. It's fighting with fire in my face. Right, we can counter this, huh? He kicked it. Fight fire does 5 damage. Its spell was kicked. It does 10 damage divided as you choose any number of targets. Alright, syncopate. Pay 2. Get that out of here. Out of my game. Okay. My turn. Ooh, that seems good for us right now. We could almost just be greedy and like take another turn, but I don't think we will. We'll just get it now. Go ahead and drop the other Teferi. Yeah, okay. Like, if you're gonna concede there, why would you not concede when I countered your spell? I don't know. Maybe he had another one in hand. And if I plussed it again, he would try to do the same thing. Maybe he thought you didn't know the ult. It could be, I guess. Durable. Yeah, I'm not sure how impressed I am about the Esper list, to be honest. The black removal is so good. I don't think we can keep this hand as much as I want to. If we don't draw land, we're just gonna get ran over. This is a little better. We at least get to scry. I like Dimir more. Yeah, I would say I don't even know what to classify Dimir as, if it's like control or like a mid-range. But it felt like a really good deck. I'm trying to think. Yeah, definitely gonna play the blue first, so we have it for when we play the plains next turn. Dimir had better results than anything else. I think this deck could probably be tweaked in some ways. I don't know if I should run some settles, or if I should run some the big boy wrath cards. I feel like life gain is the biggest issue, and that's what I liked about Dimir, is you had the life gain with the operatives. You also had card removal, like graveyard hate with the operatives, which felt better with all the Golgari stuff going on. And that was like another leg up over blue-white. Because blue-white had healing, but it was only in the form of angel. The hand destruction is really nice too, Dimir. If you're playing against a control deck and they're just not doing anything, you just eat away at the hand, like this deck right here. He probably has a lot of burn in his hand that he'd normally be using on creatures, but since he's not, we're just kind of like going back and forth. Whereas in Dimir, you're just eating away that hand slowly. And I don't know, it's really nice to see what you're playing up against, because you never really know. We could just remove that from the game, but I don't think it's worth it. So I might try a version with red next. The Jakai. I don't feel like he has too many creatures in the deck. So we'll just go and counter this now. If we draw a land, we can play it to Teferi. Also looks like he's going to wait to resolve a creature before casting too many spells. Alright, so we didn't get rewarded, but that's okay. I guess depending on the creature here, if it's like a little Drake, I'd probably bounce it. If it's a big Drake, probably going to counter it. Another one of those guys. We'll probably just bounce this one. I don't know if this style of deck has counters. Okay. We drew the land. So at least be able to syncopate for, like, you know, make you pay 1. Let's get this out here. Black mana, if we need it for Soot next turn, we'll just take the damage. It could just be the radical idea that's triggering everything. You might have a counter, like a negate. Could be lightning strike. Radical idea. Okay, sure. Pitched an island. Alright, I guess we'll bluff all the colors. Oh, it actually lets us play cast down too. Which doesn't actually kill that. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I was thinking this was the -2/-2. Whoops. Yeah, so I think if we could figure out a way for Esper to gain life, it's on the board right now. Or most of the decks I've seen, it's in the board in the form of Argos Bloodfast, or they run some Angels in the board. But I don't know, feels kind of weird. But that just might be because I'm mainly playing best of ones. I want a deck that can pretty much deal with everything in combat. I think we just want to go ahead and kill this now. Like, if we let it live, it's going to kill Teferi, like, easily. That's probably at least 3 or 4 spells, if not more. Ionize? Okay. Ionize is kind of surprising there. We could just Ritual. Doesn't seem like he plays too many. Oh. We can't Ritual anymore. Mistakes were made. Or we can just counter a spell if we need to. Could also put it in his deck, but I don't know. I like countering the spells more, I guess. Don't have double black to remove it. So the mana's been pretty awkward in this. Oh, we have double black now. Guess we'll just wait till he pumps a lot into it, and then we'll contempt it. But you want double blue early, because this deck runs Sinister Sabotage. And then you want double black around turn 4. So you want double blue turn 2. You want double black turn 4. And yeah. So attack into Teferi. I'm gonna wait till the very end, dude. Okay. Blockers. What you got? +2 for each spell. So he needs to play 3 spells. Okay, Wizard Lightning. And he's flashing in a guy. Okay. So he's looking to do 3 and then do another 3 there. But this is a wizard, so another 4. Oh, he's copying it. Copy target instant sorcery spell. So I say we syncopate the wizard. Unless he can pay 2. Get the wizard. And then... Oh, did it tap a black? Okay. It's really weird that he did a split attack. That seemed odd. We'll probably just play Chromium this upcoming turn. So I don't think we need to do anything. We'll just block his guy. Or if Chromium doesn't work out, we'll just Contempt. I don't know, that was a weird play. I guess he was just trying to... I guess he didn't expect a counterspell there. He was expecting like a removal. So he was attacking face for... He was hoping to do 5 to face and then 6 to Teferi. Or no, 6 to face because that's a wizard. Blink of an eye. Okay, that resolves. And he kicked it, so he's drawing a card. Attack. The old flash can't be countered flying. No. Let's go to blockers. Damage. Alright, so he doesn't have an instant. Alright, 3-turn clock. So this is kind of like the nicest part of Esper is the 3-turn clock. Can't be countered. Given hexproof. So essentially can't be killed, can't be countered. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, 2 and 2. We're on the comeback. See if we can hopefully get the 4 at this point. No planes, but I have all our colors. I have some late removal. Opponent goes first. This one's like really iffy. I think we should mulligan. Alright, we'll try it. Our hand got kind of worse. We don't draw blue early. Alright, we drew the blue. I guess it's still like kind of the same. Squire. Alright. This is the green-black Explore deck. See how we can do against this. So there's going to be a ton of recursion from what I remember. Secret Squire. That's fine. So we probably have to save these contempts for like Murder Hulks. But we got some Essence Scatters. Branch Walker. I think we need to counter stuff. We're gonna take too much chip damage if we don't. Especially if we don't find a land soon. Burglar Rat. Each opponent discards a card. I don't think we really need this negate. Alright. Hitting our land drops. Take a little 3 here. Okay. Evolving Wilds. Sure. So he needs double green for something, I would assume. That guy. Oh, let's get him out of here as well. Okay, Teferi's gonna take 3 here. But we'll essentially be gaining 3. Drawing a card. Probably drawing 2 cards because of next turn. Okay, yep. Okay. 2 creature cards from your graveyard. Yep. He's getting lots of lands off these explorers. So yeah, this is the same deck we lost to earlier. Let's draw a card.
You know what? I'm not done.
Bring on the flood. Probably contempt the shaman. We could have done it 1 turn contempt on tap 2. Had enough to insight, so that's a mistake. Let's see where he attacks. Attacking Teferi. Face. And that's it. Okay. Okay with that. So he thought I was gonna settle there. Yep. Making me discard a card.
Keep up the pace.
Can we draw anything else? Let's go Chemisters. Let's tap the Field of Ruin. I want to make sure we still have black up afterwards. It's trying to only give us 1. So let's go blue, blue, black. Seems good. Alright, we have a cast down, we have search. We're gonna untap 2, so we'll play the search here. Our health is still relatively high for all that he's got going on over there. Alright, let's see the attacks. Alright, he knows I don't have 4 mana. Face, Teferi, 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 and Teferi. So 5 going to Teferi. They're all 1 power, so can't do anything about that. Could cast down this guy, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. So we'll just let this happen.
Time for plan B.
Hope we get a soot here. Okay. What we got? Sabotage. I like the card, it's just not very useful here. So we're gonna get rid of it. And yeah, let's transform. Okay, driven on Evolving Wilds. So we have enough mana to Ascanta and play Ritual if we find it. So 1 blue, black, Escanta. We don't find it. Of course. Guess we'll just take the probably just take the chemisters, honestly. Could even play it to fairy here. It just kind of throws it away. But we need our life total. But like, what else do we do? How much damage is this? 7? Taking 7 unchecked is a little brutal. So let's do this. Let's get a card deeper. And absorb 5 damage.
Stand by and watch. Let's skip to the good.
Okay. Now we're flooding super hard. Alright, where are they all going? They're all going face. Then let's save our 2 damage. We'll just take 5. Feel like it's gonna stack up. It technically buys us an extra turn. Currently. Okay. He's just letting this happen. So, let's draw again.
No time for a break.
There's the ritual. Alright. Probably want to cast down this first. And then ritual it. He might just have a bunch of recursion in his hand, but I don't think we have many options here. And we have 3 black sources. So that resolves. How much mana do we have? 4, 7. We're going to untap. We can also play a land. Okay, so let's make sure we're tapping right. Field. Can't really tap Evolving Wilds right now. I guess we can activate it. Just to get it out of here. Okay, so 1. 2, 3, and 4. Ritual. We'll untap and we'll have enough mana to Ascanta. So let's do these 2. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Oh, it's gonna concede. Okay. Wasn't expecting that there. Alright, so we went 0-2 to start, and now we're at 3 wins, so we're making our way back. Alright, no white, but everything else is pretty fine. Opponent goes first. I think we keep this. We'll draw the white later. The white's essentially a splash in this version. Alright, green. Maybe the same deck again. Okay, Harpooner. That damage is going to stack up. Can't really kill it till turn 4. We have the Essence Scatter. Thank goodness. Field of Ruin. Thought that was Evolving Wild. We'll just play the Catacomb. We have another counter, so we should have effectively slowed him down enough at this point. Vine Mare. We have to counter it, pretty much. Card is just silly. Search. Search seems pretty good here. Or just in general. We have a mana for next turn, so it'll help after that. We just gotta play it this turn. I guess we have to play it this turn. Maybe just Verasca's. Taking so much damage from this card. Or we could Ritual. I don't know what's better here, Verasca's or Ritual. Because it looks like he's just playing big dudes. So maybe Ritual, because it's the same. But we really need to get our lands going. Let's Ritual. I think our health is more important. Okay, looks like he's starting to hopefully blank on some cards. What do we get? Paradox? Okay. We can deal with that, just not yet. Alright, we still drew a land. And let's play the search. Well, we could Chemisters. We don't have enough mana to get rid of Hexproof and kill it. So I think we just search. Yeah, search would be better for the long run. We just need to find one land in the short run. Okay, Pelt Collector. And attack. Yep. What do we got? Another one. We really just have to throw it away though. Another Ritual. Okay. We just have to ship it then. That's all we can do. We can contempt the Pelt Collector if you play something else. But that's all we got. Actually don't even know if it's worth it. We'll just take the 7. Like, what's 1 damage here? Alright, Graveyard. Fortress. I think we just wait till his turn as well. Unless he plays 2 creatures on us, we can deal with it. Okay, attacks. So let's go Field of Ruin, Fortress, pay this. Now we're going to contempt it. We'll gain 2 life, putting us down to 2. Okay. So we're going to soot next turn. Have mana for Essence Scatter. Slowly claw our way back in this game. Search. I think we need that. Definitely need to transform. So, what's our mana looking like? 4, 3, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna Ritual, but we want to make sure we have enough for our counter spells. So there we go. Should be fine. Let's go ahead and play our Evolving Wild. We'll just go ahead and crack it. Alright. We have 2 counters, which should effectively be Time Walks. Ooh, I think we're okay with that. We'll Teferi it. Alright, what are we tapping? That looks all fine. We're gonna have to get rid of that guy, but it saves us a turn later as well, so that's kind of nice. Okay, just try to target artifact or enchantment. Let's do the Surveil. Another Teferi. If anybody can save us, it's probably Teferi at this point. So we'll keep that guy there. We do have to worry about the guy that can't be countered.
Hurry.
Not really certain how we're going to deal with that. We'll actually save this for the chemisters. Palaka Worm. We'll Essence Scatter that. Next turn he's drawing Llanowar, which we have to deal with, but it's like, alright, he concedes. Excellent. I guess he doesn't run the can't be countered guy? That's a little surprising there. Well, we made it to 4 wins, so I think, yeah, 500 gold. So we broke an even somehow. Alright, and let's see. Okay, we're getting these awkward hands where we just have the check lands. Without our planes to actually enable it. I think we can go with this. Feels a little bad for our early turns. Okay. He's playing that deck, so we may be alright. It's kind of a slow aggro deck, to be honest. And if he doesn't have the Curious Obsession, then we're in like a really good spot. Yeah, he went to combat, so should be alright. Chart the course, that's fine. Let's get the Evolving Wilds out. Just go ahead and crack it. Our check land is black, white. We do need another black. So we don't need double blue anytime soon. So let's actually grab a black just to make our mana easier on us. We will need double blue eventually. Okay. I think that's fine. Gonna get slowly chipped down, but still. Maybe as the flash guy? Nope. Maybe he does, but he doesn't want to use it. Could be opt as well. The trickster. So it's gonna resolve. Attack. I think we just want to play a chemistries here. It's going to be our goal at least. Seems fine. I really need like the soot. Granted, he's gonna have like a negate or something by this point. Spell pierce. So 6 damage coming in. We get to fairy here. See if we can draw a card. It'll at least open up our removal. I expect it to get countered. Okay. Maybe just gonna ignore it. Hey, we got the ritual. Alright. So we'll have ritual plus syncopate backup next turn. So hopefully we can get him to cast some spells or something this turn. Trickster. I think we just want to go ahead and essence scatter that. Maybe like maybe in tapped out he'll be more inclined to play some beefier cards. He definitely has a counter. Okay. Teferio is absorbing the 6 damage. Alright, yeah. He's absorbing the 5. We're taking the 1. It's a pretty good Teferi for us against this deck. Doesn't want to commit anything else to the board. So we're gonna have to try to ritual here. Ritual with the syncopate backup. Which just isn't gonna work, is it? We could just Veraska. We should Veraska during his turn though, so he counters it and we have a turn where he's untapped. That's a better play. Let's go for that. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay, 6 mana. Attack. What's going on here? Oh, he thinks I'm gonna settle. Which is fine. If he had a counterspell before, he should have a counterspell now. We also should have played Water Grave last turn, I guess. No, because we wanted the syncopate just in case. He's holding one guy back just in case it's settle. So this is, I mean, this is a pretty clear tell that he doesn't really have a counterspell. If this resolves, we know he doesn't have a counterspell. Yeah, that was instant resolution. Okay. So we just take 1. We actually netted 1. Okay. And we drew a second ritual, so let's just go ahead and ritual here. Nice. Very clean. We don't have anything to do, so this will come into play tapped. Let's see what else he has. So I think we're through the thick of it. He's just mana flooded, I guess. In a deck that runs like 20 lands, having equal lands to me is pretty crazy. But let's just keep the train going. We'll at least have the syncopate just in case. I doubt we need it. Wow. How many lands does this dude have? Jeez. We're just over here chilling. 16 health, another 4 in the hand. Not even worried at this point. We'll let that resolve. Then we'll kill it. I mean, I guess we'll just keep all the removal. We'll transform it though. Oh, meant to transform. That's fine. We don't even have anything we want to discard to chemistries. Jeez. Graveyard. Transform. And another counter. Eventually we'll draw a card that we want to discard. And they'll be able to play these chemistries. Let's Ascanta here. Sinisters. My turn. There's the fairy. Go ahead and plus this guy.
No time. I am not going to sit this one out.
Well, there's Chromium. So he's about to be on a 3-turn clock. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's only 6. Alright, and he explodes. Well, we stabilized very nicely that game. I think it was more his deck not rewarding him more than anything else. Alright, 5 and 2. Alright, counter and a draw, but nothing else going on. The 5 lands is nice. Opponent goes first. Is this a keeper? Do we throw this one back? I think we mulligan. Let's mulligan. Alright, this looks way better. We don't have black mana, so we probably need to find black mana as quickly as possible, ideally. Okay, well, we got Essence Scatter. We have our plains, so unlock all of our check lands. Okay. Old Lana War. We got a black. I'm almost thinking about killing this Lana War. Just to slow him down a little bit. Let's just have the counter magic in case he goes Steel Leaf here. Or Hexmare. Hey, speaking of Hexmare, get out of here. Stop trying to cheat. Alright. Maybe could have bluffed double blue, but having the cast down seems good. Okay, we don't have double black, so we can't ritual here. We'll let it resolve, we'll cast it down, and then we'll look to Chemisters next turn, I think. Doesn't want to attack with the Lana War. That's interesting. I don't know what that means he has, but it's kind of up in the air. If we draw a ritual or a black mana, we get to ritual, and that's really nice. If not, then I think we go with we don't think we're going to draw the mana. Alright. We did the right play. So we'll Chemisters this turn, and then hopefully after that we'll have the black mana we need. Okay, yep. Cast this guy. Alright, we have our mana. That's a 3-drop, so looks like a pretty good ritual turn. It looks like he's starting to get worn down. Alright, so let's ritual here. If it doesn't do anything, we can go into fairy. And then it's looking pretty good for us. Okay, land. And the Ferox. Sure, sure. Well, we can deal with it. So we need 4 mana to deal with it. So we'll go ahead and play this tap land. And we'll just pass the turn. Attack. It's a pretty nice little effect. Feels like a very fair card. The hexproof is nice. It kind of works like a Frost Titan. So we get to play it at 4 mana. Okay. Not too worried about the little guy. We should be able to Teferi fine here. Untap, we'll have our counter. And we can ritual next turn if we need to. If we're not pressured to ritual, we can chemisters. Okay, attack. Yep, that's fine. He can take the 1. And Branch Walker. I'm curious why I didn't do that before. But we'll let that resolve. We can ritual if we need to. 1 Explorer. What's he get? That resolves. Okay, a land. That's fine. Play said land. And let's chemisters. Get rid of the Watery Grave. Draw 2 more lands, of course. Alright. It's a fairy. Alright, I think this deck is pretty much out of steam, so I think we can ritual here. It'll be fine. And just keep playing lands. My turn. Another Teferi. There's Chromium. Alright. And he explodes. People are actually exploding now when Teferi starts getting to around 6. People have, I guess, seen it enough to where they finally know that they're gonna lose. And I feel like maybe 1 or 2 of these opponents actually conceded early. Alright, so we're at 6-2. We've gone 6 straight because we started 0-2. So let's get our last win or last loss. I think still to answer your question, I still like Dimir more. I think it's just more fun. This play is very similar to the blue-white deck. It's just you have actual hard removal instead of like seal aways. That's really like the only difference. Early removal, counter, and draw. I think this is a keep. Got all our colors. We don't have the activation. Oh, we do. We have an island here. All planned. So let's see. Ooh, planes. Is this the black-white vampire deck? I think it might be. Just flying as long as you have the city's blessing. We'll just wait to do this. See what else happens. Okay, target vampire gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That is a really weak card. Alright. Seems so weak. I actually think we can be greedy here and just wait maybe for Soot. This 2 damages whatever, this 3 damages whatever. Plays another one. Okay. Alright, then we're definitely gonna have to start killing some of these off. If he attacks. How does this matchmaking work? Is he 6 and 2 as well? Or is it just you play anyone, doesn't really matter? Probably the latter. You probably just play whoever. It's all best of 1, like probably doesn't matter what your record actually is. Alright, so we'll look to counter here. We don't want the board to get too flooded. Alright, what is this? Whenever 1 or more non-token vampires you control attack, create a 1... Ooh, no thank you, dude. Get out of here. More removal. Yes, we'll keep that. Remove on life gain. Seems real good for us. I don't see how this card is ever good, to be honest. Target attacking vampire. So the vampire has to attack, and then you can buff it by paying 1. It's like a pointless card. If it doesn't do too much, I may look to Chemisters here. If not, we'll Moment of Craving. But we could just Moment of Craving next turn. Go ahead and get the Chemisters out of our hand. Feel like we need to dig. We can waste some life total. Other vampires get +1/+1. So we're taking 5 this turn. We can just kill it though. And another one. Let's go with the attacks, I guess. Just craving that guy. Get him out of here. So we gain 2 and we take 3. We're just slowly breaking even. Hopefully he kind of misses. He's missed some land drops, so hopefully he kind of stops playing some threats so we can get a turn to kind of catch up. Or a turn to fit in this insight, really. That's all we really want to do. Which I think we're almost to that point. Okay, planes, and another lieutenant. It's just too much damage. We gotta just go ahead and remove it now. Can't take 7. I'll take 4. He's down to 1 card, so we should be able to fit in this Chemister soon, or hopefully we can draw something else. Teferi would be nice. Ritual Suit would be even nicer. What's going on here? What we got? What's happening? Okay. I don't know what happened to this guy. Is he making me wait it out? I mean, it's not a board state that he should be trying to time me out, but maybe his client crashed or something? I've never had my client crash, so I don't know if you can reconnect or not. Okay. He's just suddenly back. I guess we'll go ahead and chemisters. Just in case we draw some cheap removal. We did not, but you know, that's life. We're 2 cards closer to some more removal. I can't tell if that ended his turn or he ended his turn. Alright, he must have ended his turn. So let's see. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. When he dies, you gain life. Okay. So it looks like we're taking 4. Unless he wants to play something else. He should have noticed that an instant spell did not happen. So he can just turn his dude sideways. Hit me for 4. Give me another turn. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Internet? Client? Distracted? Wow. Skipped to combat. Whoo! We just gained some life, boys. Alright, we got the ritual. Got the search. It's kind of a hollow victory, but let's see. We would have taken 4. We would have been at 12. This turn we would have taken another 5. So we'd be at 7. We would ritual. I think the game's over at that point. So we still would have won. We just have more health. Unless he's got some crazy stuff that costs more than 3. Even if he played another guy, it'd only be 4 damage. We'd be at 3. We've come back from worse. Man. This guy in his vampire deck. Exion. Come on, my dude. He's back. He loses a life to draw a card. This card's gonna get pumped. He attacks me. I get to search. I'm resolving that. Graveyard. Transform. Okay, we got the cast down. We got everything we need. It's enter tapped. Let's go ahead and ritual. Pass the turn. No, not again. So, yeah, I'm still iffy about this deck, but I think overall I like it. That resolves. That also resolves. Yep. Draw your card. Attack. Alright, let's do the Azcanta. Ooh, counterspell or Teferi? I think we need our old boy Teferi. Let's get a land out. Let's play old Teferi. Get some cards.
Slow. We need to move quickly.
Ooh, we got essentially a time walk and a removal spell. Pass the turn. 3, 6, 7, 4. All right, we don't have enough to do everything we want. 4, 6. All right. So essentially, we'll probably cast down Essence Scatter, cast down this guy, Essence Scatter, and just leave these other cards alone. That'll be our priority at least. All right, I think I'm gonna Essence Scatter just to get it out of here. Okay, you can have your 4 life. That's fine. Go ahead and attack. Attack and face, huh? Let's just cast down this guy. Take the 1. Let's draw a card.
You know what? I'm not done.
I think this is an Ascanta turn. Whoo! That is some sauce right there. We'll just take the ritual. Go ahead and hit him with that. 1 tap 2. We'll chemisters. We have the sabotage. Oh, we should have untapped Ascanta. We could actually have Ascanta again. Alright, so we don't even need to. Let's chemisters. Get rid of the island. I think this is pretty much a wrap. We'll see when he actually wants to give up on it. Draw a card. We know our chromium's towards the bottom. So we'll just take even more cards. We'll have everything. Untapping Ascanta is insane. Alright, let's do it again. We'll just get another counterspell. Sure. Whole chemisters. Get rid of the planes. Okay. Drawing a card. Let's draw another card.
No time for a break.
I'll actually play the Evolving Wilds here. Crack it. Shuffle our deck, because we know Chromium's at the bottom. And yeah, just simple pass the turn. Get rid of some lands. Liliana. Alright, Liliana, you're done. Let's surveil. We actually don't even need him. I guess we'll take him. We're about to ult. We'll take him just to ult again. What's chemisters? Maybe even double chemisters? Just to get further in the deck. Because why not? Play land. Let's do a minus.
You are removed from time itself.
Teferi again. It's plus.
Let's skip to the good.
I think getting rid of his white is the best. play a search. Alright, there we go. There we go. He gets it. Alright, so that's the Esper control deck. I don't know how to feel about it. I guess those first 2 games were just kind of a fluke, and you can get past some stuff. It does feel like your faster matchups, especially against red, is really weak just because of no life gain. So I'll have to play that matchup some more before I really know how strong this deck is. But we did go, 7-2. We started off 0-2, and then we went 7 in a row. So it's definitely good enough. It's just, yeah, it didn't feel good all the time. Trying to think if there's anything I'd want to change with it. I like the targeted removal. It's all been like really nice. 2 searches is almost a must. Blink of an eye, I could take it or leave it. It is nice for some like really problematic like enchantments. Essence Scatter's fine. Counters, draw. Maybe even want 4 of these against some matchups. 4 Veraskas could be good too. Syncopate. It just feels like we don't really have much. So adding another ritual, another contempt would be kind of nice. Maybe even a Blood Argyle main deck just for the life gain could be nice. But we don't really have creatures we can sack, so maybe it's not even a big deal. I guess it's not. That's like not even a good addition. I'm trying to think of like where this deck excels and where it falls short. I feel like it falls short against red, and it probably excels against other control decks. Not discard hand control decks, like control decks that like blue-white or maybe even blue-white-red or in the mirror, where you're really just trying to win off Teferi. Having these Veraskas is super nice against that, along with all the counters. So I don't know. May look to update it before I play it again. Overall, it's good enough to get the 7 wins, but it doesn't feel great. I guess you could compare it to the blue-white control. It's pretty close in cards. It has some more. The blue-white has some more cards that actually let you, I guess, beat like inexperienced opponents, like settle if they attack with a whole team instead of half their team, and then like the cleansing, like settle into cleansing, could be efficient. Having the life gain makes it a little easier to come back. But anyway, that's just the 2 cents on it. We're gonna take a break and figure out what we're gonna play next. So anyway, be back in a little bit.